Alright, hello guys, it's your boy That's Effect, and I'm here to um, explain to you how support and resistance works. Right? So, what is support and resistance? Support and resistance are two of the most important concepts in forex trading. They help you understand where price is likely to stop, reverse, or break through. Support is just like on a on a layman understanding, support is just like a table. When you drop a ball on a table, what happens to the ball? The ball bounces from that support to the up, right? So that support works. And then the resistance is just like a ceiling, right? If you throw a ball at a ceiling, it bounces and drop back to the floor, like right? It bounces and drop back to the floor. And the resistance in the market, forex market, is a point where sellers are waiting to sell, to open a position or to sell. And then the support is a point in the market or a zone in the market where buyers are waiting to buy. It is just like a point where buyers are waiting for the price to come to before buying. In a very simple chart explanation, let's say we have something like this. We have something like this. Um, like this. We have something like this. Right, as a zone, and then we have another one like this as a zone, right? So we have two zones like this. So this lower part is representing a support, right? And then this upper part here is representing what? A resistance. So when it comes to how the market moves in terms of support and resistance, I say support is the point where market comes to, bounces, and then goes up, right? Like this. And then the resistance is a point in the market where sellers are waiting to sell the market back down. And then again, it continues like that. Buyers buy, sellers sell. Buyers buy, sellers sell. Buyers buy, sellers sell. Like that. So when it comes, that's how it happens, right? So when it comes to things like this, when a support is broken, or let's say when a resistance is broken, like a resistance is upper part, when it's broken, right? When market comes back to that resistance zone, the resistance zone will now become what? A support where market will go up. If let me explain again. If a resistance zone, which is this upper part, this one here, if it gets broken, right? If it gets broken like this, let's say price break above, right? And then the price comes back to it, to retest on it. This zone here, the market comes back to, will become a support now, not resistance. Any broken zone to the upside, and then market comes back to retest on it, it is now a support. Market support it to go up, right? And then if it in terms of support now, if market breaks down of a support and comes back to retest on it and then comes down, this zone where market comes back to here, this zone here, is representing what? A resistance, right? So let me show you a clear example on the real chart, right? On the real chart, let me show you example on the real chart. Example on the real chart. How to draw a support and resistance. Let's say now you're looking at the market like this now. If they ask you to draw a support zone on this chart now, looking at this now, what will you do? The only thing you have to do, look at a point where market keep respecting so many times like this point here. You will notice that market is respecting this point. Market bounce from there, goes up, bounce from there, goes up, bounce from there, and keep going up like this. You can see market bounce from here, goes up like this. Let me show you. You can see market bounce from here like this. It goes up, bounce again from here, goes up, bounce from here. Sorry, market bounce from here like this. It goes up back, it comes back down, back to the support, and then it goes up again. It comes back to that support again, and then it goes up, right? And then it comes back to here, to this point where market comes back to and break below, right? When market break below this point and then comes back comes back there to retest this zone now, this point here, This point market comes back for retest, breaks out and come back for retest, will now become what? A resistance. That's why you see market sell back to this downside, right? So market sell back to this. That's a clear example for the support. When it comes to resistance, right? Resistance is a point where I say market reached and then reject back to the downside. So this is an example, typical example of a resistance here, where market bounce and rejection. You can see from this video, from this point here, it went bounce from here, but from the resistance zone, sellers the price back down, right? And you can see market again goes to the same zone, push the price, it goes back again, you see, and then when it came back, it didn't tap on the support for retest, right? It breaks through to tell you that sellers are very there's a lot of market to drop back. It breaks below and then comes back off a retest. This breaks this support and then comes back for retest and then market drop. You get this support now becomes a resistance, market retesting and then drop. That's a clear example of support and resistance. Let's look at another example. Although we have different type of support and resistance, right? We have trend line support and resistance too. So let's see example from here again. If they ask you to draw a support or a resistance from here, you can see you can okay, let's use something like this. You can do it like this. You can use, you see, this is a support, or this point here is a resistance, and then this point here is a support, right? You see market bounce from here up, came back here, bounce from here up, came back down, went back up, and then reject from there. So you can see this point, which is representing a support, like this point that is representing a support. There's a tendency of market going back up from this tendency of market going back up from this zone, because why? It is a support. Market came from here, market came down here, it went up, down here, went up, dropped back down here, it went up, and then it came back to this support again. So you can see market start rejecting, market is already rejecting to the upside. So that's how support and resistance work in forex trading, right? You can see market is now at this point, market is at a support zone, right? So market is already reacting, going back to the upside. The only thing you have to do is what? Wait for market. If you draw your support, wait for market to come back here. Let's assume that I was this particular move, this particular move, this one that dropped now. Let's assume it has not dropped to that point. All I have to do is what? Since I have 2 points, I have 2 points here, point one. I have 2 points here, point one where market reject from. I have point two where market reject from. All I have to do is what? Wait for the market at this point, right? Which is point three, and then wait for a bullish confirmation, a buying confirmation, and then buy. I'll buy all the way to this resistance zone here. You will enter from here, and then your stop loss will be below around here, and then your take profit will be above here. That's this the simplest concept in forex trading, and it's not very hard. For the trend line support and resistance, I'll do a video for that. Just take your time, watch this video, backtest it on your chart, and you will see a very drastic change, right? Your trading will go smooth. The only thing is just apply your proper risk management and your technicals. Since if your technicals is in line, your trading will work perfectly. So I trading is not that very easy, but when you master it, it's going to work out for you. So watch the video, watch it and watch it again. Give me a like and give me a subscribe. Hit the subscribe button for me. I love you all. Peace.